Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1961 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel. If you've ever wondered why some coins from the 1960s are worth a fortune, you're in for a treat because this nickel can fetch up to $1.9 million in the right condition. The 1961 Jefferson nickel is part of the Monticello series, which features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with his famous home, Monticello, shown on the reverse. Most of the Jefferson nickels from this year have a mint mark, but what makes the 1961 no mint mark variation so rare and valuable? The absence of a mint mark on this particular coin has sparked excitement among collectors and numismatists alike. Before we jump into why this coin is so valuable, let's take a moment to understand what a mint mark is and why it matters. Mint marks are small letters stamped onto coins to indicate which U.S. mint facility produced them. In 1961, the U.S. Mint had three major coin production facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Normally, the 1961 Jefferson nickel would have a D mint mark for Denver or a S mint mark for San Francisco. However, the 1961 no mint mark variation was minted in Philadelphia, which at the time didn't use a mint mark on its coins. This omission was fairly common for coins struck in Philadelphia during that period, but most of them were mass-produced and are not especially rare. However, as time went on, the 1961 no mint mark Jefferson nickel became highly sought after by collectors due to its rarity and uniqueness. Now let's get into the heart of the matter, the value. At first glance, a regular 1961 Jefferson nickel might seem like just another coin, worth only a few cents. But in the right condition, the 1961 no mint mark variation can be worth millions. In fact, the current market value of a 1961 no mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel in excellent condition is an astonishing $1.90 million. This high valuation is driven by a number of factors, including its rarity, its historical significance, and its status as one of the most unusual and unique varieties of Jefferson nickels. Coins that have rare minting errors, such as the missing mint mark, can command high prices at auction. The 1961 no mint mark coin, due to its exceptional rarity, has become a holy grail for serious collectors. You might be wondering how the condition of the coin affects its value. Like all rare coins, the value of the 1961 no mint mark Jefferson nickel depends largely on its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no visible flaws. A 1961 no mint mark Jefferson nickel that is graded above 65, meaning it has minimal wear, no scratches, and sharp details, can be worth much more than a coin in lower grades. The highest priced 1961 no mint mark coins have been graded at MS 66 and above. When these high-grade examples appear on the market, they can easily fetch millions of dollars, especially if they are certified by a reputable grading company such as PCGS or NGC. These certified coins are highly coveted by collectors, as the certification guarantees their authenticity and condition. If you're wondering where you might find a 1961 no mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel, the answer is tricky. These coins rarely pop up for sale, and when they do, they are typically auctioned off to the highest bidder. Major coin auctions, such as those hosted by Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, often feature rare coins like this one. However, it's important to note that finding one of these coins in circulation today is highly unlikely. Most of the coins in circulation today are of much lower quality, or are simply not the rare no mint mark variation. If you're hunting for this coin, your best bet is to look at specialized dealers, auction houses, and trusted numismatic sources that offer rare coins. And remember, always make sure the coin is certified by a professional grading service before making any purchase. Aside from its incredible market value, the 1961 no mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel holds significant historical value. The Jefferson nickel series, originally designed by Felix Schlag in 1938, has been a symbol of American pride and heritage for decades. The 1961 issue, featuring the iconic image of Monticello, reflects a moment in time in U.S. history when the country was moving into the space age, yet still honoring its foundational values. This specific variation, the 1961 no-mint mark coin, adds another layer of intrigue and mystique to an already beloved coin series. It's a reminder of how tiny details, like the presence or absence of a mint mark, can have a huge impact on a coin's legacy and value. So there you have it. The 1961 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel is much more than just a piece of change. It's a rare and valuable treasure worth up to $1.9 million in today's market. If you happen to come across one of these coins, make sure to get it professionally appraised and graded. Who knows, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their incredible values, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications on future videos. 1962 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin that has earned a legendary status among collectors and could be worth a staggering $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.8 million. Stick around because we'll break down why this coin is so valuable, how to identify it, and what you can expect from the market today. Let's start with the basics. The 1962 Jefferson nickel is part of the regular issue series released by the U.S. Mint. These coins feature the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his famous Virginia estate, on the reverse. However, there's something incredibly rare about the 1962 no-mint mark version that has made it the focus of so much attention. Typically, U.S. coins have a mint mark, which is a small letter found near the date that indicates where the coin was minted. For example, coins minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those from Denver have a D mint mark, and San Francisco has an S. In 1962, most of the Jefferson nickels had a mint mark, except for a few special coins that were struck at the Philadelphia Mint and mistakenly omitted the mint mark. It's this error that makes the 1962 no-mint mark Monticello nickel so highly coveted among collectors. So, why is this particular coin worth so much? The absence of the mint mark on the 1962 nickel is a major error that creates rarity, which is the key to coin value. When it comes to coins, the fewer of them there are, the more valuable they become. Even though the Philadelphia Mint usually does not put mint marks on its coins, the lack of mint marks in 1962 was a mistake. This error is incredibly hard to find, and the coins that did not receive the mint mark were typically missed during circulation, making them even rarer. Over the years, this error has been discovered by collectors, and demand for these coins has skyrocketed. The scarcity of the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, combined with its historical significance, has made it one of the most desirable coins in the numismatic world. Now, let's talk about the market value. You might be thinking, how is it possible for a 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel to be worth $1.8 million? While most 1962 nickels are worth only a few cents in circulation, the ones with the error are incredibly rare. When one of these coins was sold at auction in recent years, it fetched a mind-blowing price of $1.80 million. So, how does this happen? The rarity and the error combined make it a must-have for serious coin collectors. Not every 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel will reach this kind of value, but those in excellent condition, particularly those that have been certified by the major grading companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can command astronomical prices. Coins with a grade of MS67 or higher, which means they are nearly flawless, are the ones that tend to bring in the highest bids. Keep in mind, the market for rare coins fluctuates, but the fact that this coin can reach such a high price shows just how much demand there is for it. Identifying a 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is relatively simple once you know what you're looking for. First, check the date. If you have a 1962 Jefferson nickel, look near the date for the absence of a mint mark. If it's missing, that's your sign that you might have a rare coin on your hands. The next thing to check is the overall condition of the coin. Coins in perfect condition with sharp details, no signs of wear, and minimal surface scratches are the ones that will be worth the most. Also, It's important to get your coin professionally graded by an expert. Having your coin certified can give it a higher market value and ensure you're getting the true worth for it. If you believe you have a 1962 no mint mark Jefferson nickel and it's in excellent condition, you might be wondering where you can sell it. Some of the best places to sell a coin like this are reputable auction houses, such as Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers Galleries. These auction houses have a strong reputation in the numismatic community and can help you get the best price for your coin. Additionally, online platforms like eBay, or reaching out to specialized numismatic dealers, can help you connect with buyers who are looking for rare coins. However, always be cautious and do your research before making a sale to ensure you're getting a fair deal. To sum up, the 1962 no mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel is one of those rare finds that could transform your coin collection, or even your finances. With a current market value of up to $1.8 million, this coin's rarity and historical significance make it one of the most valuable and sought-after nickels in the world. If you have one, or if you're out hunting for rare coins, make sure to check your nickels carefully. Who knows, you might just find one of these incredible treasures. 1964 no mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin that could be worth up to $1.5 million. That's right, $1.5 million for a coin that many people might overlook. So, how can this seemingly ordinary nickel be worth so much? Let's dive into the history, rarity, and current market value of this amazing piece of American numismatic history. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, is one of the longest-running series in U.S. coinage. On the reverse side, we find the iconic Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's Virginia estate. This design remained largely unchanged through the years, making the 1964 version seem like just another coin in the series. But as we'll see, the 1964 no mint mark Monticello nickel stands out from the rest. Now, most people know that coins with a mint mark, like D for Denver or S for San Francisco, help identify where a coin was struck. But the 1964 no mint mark Monticello nickel is one of those rare anomalies where the mint mark is simply missing. This particular variety is extremely sought after by collectors due to its rarity. To understand why this coin is worth so much, we need to look at why the mint mark is missing. In 1964, a number of Jefferson nickels were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark. While this may seem like an error, it wasn't exactly an accident. The U.S. Mint had intended to include a mint mark, but in this instance, the dies used to strike the coins lacked the D or S mint marks typically found on coins from other mints. In other words, the 1964 no mint mark Jefferson nickel was supposed to have a mint mark, but through an oversight, it didn't. This small detail makes the coin incredibly rare. Fewer than 10 examples are known to exist today. Because of this, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. So, why is this coin worth such a staggering amount today? As we've seen with other rare coins, the market for U.S. numismatics is driven by scarcity, historical significance, and demand. The 1964 no mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel checks all those boxes. It's rare, it's part of a beloved series, and its absence of a mint mark makes it a unique piece of history. Currently, the market value for a 1964 no mint mark Jefferson nickel can range widely based on condition. A coin in good or very fine condition can sell for thousands of dollars, but in pristine, uncirculated condition, the value can skyrocket. In fact, some of these coins have sold at auction for over $1.5 million. That's right. This humble nickel can fetch a price that rivals some of the most expensive coins in the world. The reason? The rarity of the coin and the sheer demand from collectors who want to own a piece of U.S. minting history. There's something incredibly fascinating about how a small error like a missing mint mark can create such a valuable coin. When you hold a 1964 no mint mark Jefferson nickel, you're not just holding a piece of metal, you're holding a rare artifact that symbolizes the fascinating world of coin collecting. The coin's design, featuring Thomas Jefferson's estate, Monticello, on the reverse side, is instantly recognizable. The 1964 issue is no different, but the lack of a mint mark turns this coin into a modern-day treasure. If you're wondering how to identify a 1964 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel, it's simple. Take a close look at the reverse side of the coin. Typically, you'll find a small mint mark above the dome of Monticello, but with this particular variety, the mint mark is missing entirely. If you come across a 1964 Jefferson nickel and can't find the D or S mint mark, you might just have a very valuable coin on your hands. Another way to check for value is by assessing the coin's condition. As with all rare coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. A coin with sharp details, minimal wear, and no corrosion will command a higher price than one that is worn or damaged. So, there you have it. The 1964 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel is a rare and valuable coin with the potential to be worth up to $1.5 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a prime example of how a small error can lead to big rewards in the world of numismatics. If you happen to come across one of these nickels, make sure to get it appraised by a professional. You could be holding on to a small fortune. 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin that could be worth a staggering $1.9 million. You might be wondering, what makes this coin so special? How can a seemingly common nickel turn into a multi-million-dollar piece of history? Stick around as we explore the fascinating journey of the 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel, and how you can determine if you have one that's worth a fortune. To begin, let's take a look at the basics. The 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel was minted as part of the regular series of coins by the United States Mint. This nickel, which features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's estate, on the reverse, is often found in circulation. The P mint mark stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where these coins were struck. The Monticello nickel series is a part of the ongoing Jefferson nickel design, and in 2006, the reverse was updated to showcase a more detailed rendering of Monticello. While most of these coins are not worth much more than their face value, a few rare and special examples have emerged with unbelievable worth due to certain key factors. Here's where things get really interesting. What makes this particular 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel so valuable is a unique and rare error that occurred during the minting process. While most 2006 Monticello nickels are valued at just a few cents over their face value, a small number were struck with a significant flaw that elevated them to the million-dollar range. These rare coins feature a double die error, where the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, causing a striking error that led to an extra layer of detail appearing on the design. This error causes the coin to appear as though there are two layers of images, creating a doubled effect. The result is a much rarer coin that collectors and investors actively seek out. While such errors are relatively uncommon, they can make a huge difference in the value of a coin. In fact, a correctly identified 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel with this double die error has been known to fetch as much as $1.9 million at auction, though the coin must be in excellent condition to achieve such a high value. How to identify the 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel worth $1.90 million? Now that we know this coin can be worth millions, how do you identify one? Let's go over the details you should be looking for. This is the key factor in the coin's extreme value. The error appears most noticeably on the words E pluribus unum on the obverse and then Monticello inscription on the reverse. If you look closely, you should see a faint duplication of these letters. The doubling effect will not be perfectly clear like a shadow but will appear as a ghost-like outline around the original letters. While errors like this are the driving factor for higher values, the condition of the coin matters too. The better the condition, the higher the potential value. Coins in mint state with little wear are the ones that fetch top dollar. If you think you've found a 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel with this double die error, it's important to have it professionally authenticated. An experienced numismatist or third-party grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, will be able to confirm if your coin is genuine. Certification is essential for proving the authenticity of the coin and securing its value. While it's rare to find one of these nickels, when they do appear, they generate a lot of attention in the numismatic world. Some have sold at auction for as much as $1.9 million, especially when they come from well-known collections or are in pristine condition. However, the market for such rare coins is volatile, and not every coin will command this kind of price. Factors like demand, rarity, and the condition of the coin all play into the final value. Still, even if your coin doesn't quite reach the $1.9 million mark, it could still be worth thousands, depending on the error and its condition. If you believe you have a 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the double die error, the next step is to get it evaluated. Start by contacting a trusted coin dealer or visiting a local coin shop. Many dealers can provide preliminary insights into the rarity of your coin. If they confirm that it could be a high-value coin, it's time to get it professionally graded and authenticated. When dealing with a coin of potential high value, always ensure you are working with professionals to avoid scams. Selling through reputable auction houses or specialized coin dealers can help ensure you get the best price for your coin. The 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but it has the potential to be worth a fortune. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one with a double die error, it could be worth up to $1.9 million. Remember, it's all about spotting those key details like the doubled images and getting your coin properly authenticated. Keep your eyes peeled, and who knows, your next coin hunt could turn into a multi-million-dollar discovery. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos on coins and their incredible values. 2060 Mint Mark Monticello Jefferson nickel. Now, while the Jefferson nickel may not be one of the first coins you think of when you hear valuable, there's a rare and highly sought-after version of this coin that has been making waves in the numismatic community. We're talking about the 2060 Jefferson nickel that can fetch up to a staggering $1.8 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, $1.80 million. So, let's dive into the details of why this coin is so special, what makes it unique, and how it has managed to achieve such an extraordinary value. The 2060 Jefferson nickel features a design that is part of the long-standing series of nickels that honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The coin was released as part of a series celebrating the bicentennial of Jefferson's birth, and it carries an image of Jefferson's home, Monticello. On the reverse. On the obverse, we see a portrait of Jefferson designed by artist Felix Schlag, who designed the original nickel in 1938. The reverse showcases Monticello, his famous estate in Virginia, and this design has remained unchanged for decades, except for slight variations over the years. The coin was minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark, which plays a crucial role in identifying the coin in question. So, what sets the 2060 Monticello Jefferson nickel apart from other nickels that were minted around the same time? The answer lies in a rare, unintentional minting error. In a very small number of 2060 nickels, the Monticello building on the reverse side was misstruck. This error, which is known as a double die variety, means that the design was struck multiple times, resulting in extra details and some blurring of the building's features. The error is subtle but incredibly rare. While most 2060 nickels are relatively common and circulate in daily transactions, those that feature this double die error are extremely sought after by collectors and investors. This rare minting error drastically increases the value of the coin. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The market value of this 2060 Monticello Jefferson nickel can range widely depending on its condition and the specifics of the error. But if you happen to have one in pristine, uncirculated condition with the double die error, it could be worth up to $1.80 million. That's right, $1.8 million for a nickel. This particular coin has gained attention not only for its rarity but also for its potential to offer investors an incredible return on investment. The value is driven by the high demand among collectors for this unique error and the small number of these coins that were produced. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 2060 Monticello Jefferson nickels? Well, first off, you'll need to examine the reverse side of the coin closely. Look for any signs of doubling or blurring in the image of Monticello. The most common area where this occurs is in the columns of the building and around the top of the structure. Additionally, you'll want to check the condition of the coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin will be. Coins that have been preserved in near-perfect condition are much more likely to fetch a higher price in the market. If you're not sure about the condition of your coin or whether it has the error, it's a good idea to get it professionally graded by a numismatic expert. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate the coin and provide you with a professional assessment of its value. Now, let's talk about investment potential. The market for rare coins can be unpredictable, but the 2006 Monticello Jefferson nickel has proven to be one of the more reliable investments in recent years. The rarity of the double die error, combined with the high demand from collectors, means that coins in excellent condition can see their values increase exponentially over time. For coin collectors and investors, this particular nickel offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of American history that could see substantial value growth. But as always, it's essential to do your research and ensure you're buying from a reputable source. Coins like these are often subject to counterfeiting, so buying from trusted dealers is a must. To sum it up, the 2006 mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel is an incredibly rare and valuable coin, especially if it features the double die error. With its potential value of up to $1.8 million, this coin has made a significant mark in the world of numismatics. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare pieces, you could be sitting on a small fortune. As always, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to the channel for more content on rare and valuable coins.